Hello, today's video is about ALMA and the lead follow-up system that I have. I'm going to show you what I do and what works for me so that you can follow different steps to follow up with your leads. Remember, you are getting leads every day and you must contact them within 24 hours. The first thing you have to do is open up that lead and call them. So every day you're going to get leads. That means that every day you must call your new leads. If not, you're going to lose those leads and it's going to count against the conversion of those leads. So it's important that you schedule some time of your day to make sure that you call your new leads. For example, I have 4 leads that came in new right now, and one of them came in this morning, and it will expire in 7 hours. And 7 hours is too late already, so by the time tomorrow comes, I'm not going to have that lead in my ALMA, which means that I'm not doing the proper follow-up on my leads. So I'm going to show you what works for me. Pick the system that works for you. Once I get them, I open them, then I put their information here, their name, last name, email, their phone number, and where they're from. If they're from another state, then I put the city and the state. And then that way when I'm putting them or looking for them on Facebook, then I know that they are the right person that I'm friending, that I'm contacting. I use this notebook and I write my notes because I have different follow-up steps that I do. So first I call them. First I put them in here. Second, I put them on in my smartphone, because when I put them in here and I call them, which is the third step, I call them, is a little face is going to show up and it's going to tell me that they are on social media. So first my notebook, second my phone, third I make the call right from ALMA. So when you are calling, make sure that you're using ALMA to call your lead. And then once you finish a call, that you record that you called the lead and then your next follow-up, which is very easy. Then right there, you just send them an email using ALMA. So just click on the email part of the lead, the ALMA follow-up, and an automatic email already drafted that the company drafted for you will show up with subject and everything. All you need is to have your signature. Make sure that your email already has your signature recorded, and you can do that from your phone. You can program it from your phone, or you can program it from your computer. I use my phone all the time. So once they get the email, they would have your information, and then you would manually also, it'll ask you to do what kind of follow-up you did. So you did a call and you did a follow-up. Now, on my message, when I'm calling that lead, if I don't get to talk to them, or even if I talk to them, I tell them that I will send them information by text. And in that information, it will show my social media information, my YouTube videos, and also the opportunities. And you know that I base all my prospecting and everything that I do as far as leaving a message. We can show you how to earn at least $200 in 2 weeks and $100,000 or more in 1 year. So that is in that text, so that they can contact me back and make the decision, and also the staravon.com and my reference code. So draft a message with your own word. Let them know about the opportunity. Let them know how to contact you, your social media. And after I send them that message, they know that I'm going to contact them. Or if I told them that I was going to send them a message, then they're expecting that message. So I go to my social media and I find them there. Then from my social, I send them a friend's request, and then from my social media, I go to message, and I send them a message through Facebook, which is the social media that I use the most. And then I put the same message with a little change. Hi, I left you a message earlier. If that was the case, oh, hi, we spoke earlier, and let's get connected here. And then I send them a little message on how to also, look at my training, my YouTube videos, and so forth. And then that's about it. Then the next day, if I get a reply from them, then I give them another call. Delegate your leads. If you're getting leads every day and you're not able to follow up with them, just make sure that you delegate them with your team. If you don't have a team to delegate your leads to, then get your team together so that they can call with you, and they can also have an opportunity to do the online appointments, because you're getting leads from every part of the United States. So there's no way that you can catch an airplane and go sign up these leads. You have to do your appointments online. And if you do have a team that you can delegate, just make sure that you tell them that it's important that they do the follow-up. If not, they will be removed from lead share. And you're able to see reports whether your team member opened the leads or not, and if they're working on the leads, you will be able to see it from your downline manager. So if you send a team member a lead and they tell you they opened it and it shows unopened, you can call them and tell them, look, I just saw that the lead is not open, and explain to them the consequences, that this is a privilege, and that if you're a senior executive unit leader, and an executive leader, you have the choice to pay for leads, and you can delegate them to your team. So make sure they know that that's an investment that you're making on them, and that to please follow up with that lead, or let you know if they do not want to get leads from you. So make sure that you make your notes from my notebook. If I put them into my contact, then I put a C. If I did an email, then I put an E. If I put them on Facebook, then I put an F. And if they're Facebook friends, I put another F. And if I send them a message on Facebook, then I put an M. So for my Facebook, it's FFM, Facebook, friends, and then message. And then, that's it. Then I put a date that I call them. And those are the steps that I follow through. And when I have an online appointment, then I put them in this notebook too. And I put their district number, their account number, and other information, and when I call them, so that I know that I'm also following up with my online appointments. So that's it. Make sure that you don't give up on your leads. Take the training on ALMA, on Avon University. It's absolutely free. If you don't take the training, your ALMA will not be available for you to get leads from the company or your upline. And make sure that that's up to date and that you understand the process. Don't just take the training. Just make sure that you understand the follow-up system. Connect with your leads. That's the most important thing. Connect with them. And if they tell you that they're not interested, don't try to convince them. Add them, become someone that they like to talk to. Add them to your social media. Maybe it's not the right time for them. However, when you have them on social media, they're able to see who you are, and they might connect with you later and join your team later. However, do not hang up the phone without asking them for a referral. I understand that this is not the right time for you. However, I would like to add you to my contacts and also to my web office, so you can get my emails on the deals that we have, so we can keep in touch. Do you know anyone that you can recommend for me that could use an extra $200 every 2 weeks and $100,000 or more in 1 year, that you can recommend, and I will compensate you with products, and just give them some kind of incentive. You can, if they live out of the state, you can send them an Avon jewelry as a reward, so that she knows that, or he knows that you appreciate them. Make sure that you always get referrals and keep in contact with your leads. Make sure that if they are on your social media, that every once in a while you check up on them and say, hey, how are you? Just wanted to know how you're doing. How are you doing with your referrals? Do you know anyone who could use an extra $200 every 2 weeks and $100,000 or more in 1 year that you can recommend for me for a free gift? So whatever you do is up to you. Just make sure that your leads do not leak out of your system, that you're following up with them through every email, text, social media, your web office. If you can't get a hold of them, send them a card, a note that says, hi, I have been trying to contact you. I would like to connect with you. I'm reaching out to you. Just any kind of note. Doesn't have to be anything out of this world. Just draft it with your handwriting. Send them a letter or a postcard saying, just want to know how you're doing with your business card. And you never know. At least you did your job. You did what required you to do the follow-up, and you're not wasting your money, or you're not wasting your leads because you're not converting them to an online appointment. So don't give up on them. Keep calling them if you can. If they tell you no, I don't want to be contacted anymore, then close the lead and make sure that you write there that the person does not want to be contacted. But until that doesn't happen, don't give up on them. Periodically, make sure that you connect with them. Follow the system. Write your notes on the ALMA training. It's all there. And it's a training that they have taken from statistics, and it works. It's what works for the lead follow-up. So have a great Avon day and follow up with your leads, and don't take ALMA for granted. It's a great, great investment that your leaders and the company are doing to invest on you and your future. Don't give up on your field time. Field time is always a must. So field time and your ALMAs should go hand in hand. Have a great day. Keep recruiting. Don't stop recruiting. Don't ever stop finding new superstars. Remember, do you want to grow or do you want to stay where you are? Yes, I think the answer is that you want to grow. So continue to recruit. Set your goals of at least 3 new recruits every week on your first generation, and teach your team how to do the same. Bye.